And good morning, everybody. This is Chris from the Stewart Buzz. Hoping everybody is having an amazing Thursday. It is the 20th of February. How quick does that go? Just wanted to bring up a couple things here. So I posted a really cool video. I happen to be watching television on my couch. And in my backyard, there's like this really big pool called the Atlantic Ocean. So I kept on seeing this. I thought it was a plane, and I'm watching this plane go by, and I'm like, okay, this is a plane, no big deal. And then the plane stopped. Then the plane went the other way. And then the plane stopped. Then the plane came toward shore. And then the plane stopped. Okay, so you know me. I'm going to go outside. I have these big ass binoculars, about that big. I can pretty much see anything. So I actually saw a ship on the horizon. I have video of this. I'm going to put the inlay into the video over here so you can see what I was talking about. And it is this big ship. Lights all on, everything. Now, mind you, it could be a fishing boat, but I took my binoculars and it was kind of lit oddly to be a fishing boat. Could have been a cargo vessel, yes, without a doubt. Right above it, is this flashing yellow, green, red, and white sphere. So when I took my binoculars, of course, I can see it much more clearly than I can with the naked eye. So it was not a plane. It really was not a plane. So I filmed it. I did a short on YouTube, and I filmed it, and I was like, wow, cool. So when I zoom in on it, you can only see it as a blurry orb. Unfortunately, it can only zoom so much in on an iPhone because I happen to have my iPhone with me. And I just thought it was really interesting that would be on last night. I thought the drone situation was pretty much over, but I guess there's still something. It was a big ass drone. It was big enough for me to think it was a plane to begin with. And then it kept on growing and growing and growing, moving this way, forward, back. So planes don't typically do that, just so you know. Now, they definitely don't go backwards. Even a helicopter can go backwards, but, very rarely will you see that happen. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm going to put the video on so you can actually watch it, and then you can comment on the video itself. Not only that, but I'm going to bring up a couple of other things. Apparently, people are pissed at Musk because Musk is doing his job. So he has saved billions of dollars over the last month, and now he's trying to put it out there to the president to give each individual $5,000 due to the savings that they had, which was originally our money to begin with, which I totally agree with. So I think that is a fantastic idea. That is actually a good way, not only to stimulate the economy, but to stimulate the enthusiasm and the excitement and the patriotic energy that we all need, because everybody's bashing these guys for like trying to do the right thing. Everybody knows about the government. Come on, don't try to say, oh yeah, no, the government's okay. It's the Republicans that suck, or it's the Democrats that suck, or it's the independents that suck. Well, you know what? I got to tell you, they all suck. But and I think they'll all agree with me that they're shysters. You don't go in, making $60,000 a year, and you come out making like $400,000 a year, and with a huge pension. So there is something that seems to be going on there. They want to enter Fort Knox. I believe that was denied, that they couldn't enter Fort Knox. Now, if I was president of the United States and I said I wanted to enter Fort Knox, and somebody's telling me, no, you can't enter Fort Knox, I'm going to be like, hello, I'm going to enter Fort Knox. Do you understand me? And go in and make things accountable. Now, I hear Elon Musk also wants to edit the IRS. Trump wants to abolish the IRS. This is hearsay now, mind you. This is all hearsay. So that is what I got out of the news. Now, the IRS, to be audited, I heard there was a poll taken, and the poll was like 90 something percent of the people of the United States of America want the IRS to be audited. I guess I'm one of them. They have never picked on me. I guess they are going to soon if they see this. But honestly, I don't see what. How long has it taken, and why has it taken so long for all of these people to realize the major corruption in the government? Now, if you saw the huge list of things that are being billions and billions and billions of dollars that are being given for free to other countries for absolutely ridiculous reasons. Ridiculous reasons. I'm not going to go into them now. You can Google them. And you can find them all over the place. But I will tell you that we're giving money to the Taliban. Why are we giving money to them? They hate us. They want us to die. They've tried it numerous times. That we give money even to China. These countries that just don't want to have anything to do with us, yet we're assisting them. Now, it's funny that President Trump wants to make Canada the 51st state, and honestly, I think it would be pretty cool, to be honest with you. But, I don't think the Canadians think that. Back in the day when I went to Canada, I didn't need a passport. I guess you'd need one now. I don't know. I'm pretty isolated, so I just come here and I go back to the house. But I don't really think that's going to happen, to be honest with you. I don't think that'll be tolerated. Hold on, I need to have a cup of coffee here. Did you hear that? Okay, good. So, by the way, the shirt's from Harborware, right next door to this plaza. So that is the Canadian rumors and gossip that seems to be going on. Also, this alien type of thing now that seems to be on an uptick of exposure. It's supposed to be happening. They keep on saying it's going to be happening. I don't know why I just heard that noise. Where's that coming from? But anyway, so that's supposed to be happening. It was already, it came and gone. So I don't know the truth about the alien situation. I believe Trump was going to say something about that, but I think that went, I guess Elon, who claims to be an alien, told him not to do it. I don't know. But I think both of those guys are fairly cool. They are getting things done. There is denial that they're getting things done. But seriously, how can you deny the money that's being taken? So as far as I know, I'm not going to get political because I'm not left-wing, right-wing. I voted for both at one point in my life. So I got to tell you, the $5,000 stimulus thing, first of all, probably everybody can use. And if you can't use it, fine, great, good for you. But I really think it's a good idea to boost the morale of the Americans, and seeing that it is our money to begin with, and it was taken from us, it's only right to give us back some of it, and then pay down the debt that both Republicans and Democrats kept on spending. Trump is talking about negotiations, and okay, so if something costs $5,000, typically the government would say, okay, fine, that's no problem. Instead of saying no, 2,500, and you got a deal. They're going to say no, 5,000. You say no, 2,500, and they say no, and then say okay, goodbye. They're going to say okay, fine, 2,500. It's funny because I worked in Manhattan, and that's really the way it works. They purposely raise their prices knowing that you're going to actually lower the prices. Sorry that this is political, but it is true. And so, off the political part of things, I'm going to see if I can get Mary, because she had a little bit of a setback. And Mary is supposed to be giving a seminar on healing, holistic healing, and that could possibly be next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Now, today, Kaylee will be reading today. And Kaylee is having the sound healing today at 5. The doors close at 5:15. I'm also going to be going live with Kaylee later on today. So this is part of that video. You're going to see the drone situation. And then you're going to see the conversation with Kaylee and I. We have new crystals in the store, by the way, just so you know. So that's it for me for now. I hope everybody's having an amazing day so far. It is a little early. It is 10:20 for you people who wake up at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. I don't know how you guys can do that. I haven't done that ever. I've never slept till 11 o'clock. Even if I went to bed at 4 in the morning, I would not do that. So anyway, if you want to comment below on the drone situation or whatever Kaylee may have on her mind. And we will talk to you guys in just a couple. See ya. Bye. Yeah, your microphone's on. How are you, everybody? This is Chris.
Okay.
Would you like to say hello one more time?
Hello.
Thank you. That's Chris from the Stewart Buzz. Hello, everybody, and Psychic and the Genie. So we are here today to just talk about a little bit about pendulums, because I think that Kaylee had something to do with pendulums right here. This is the pendulum. She knows how to use these things. Would you like to tell us a little about how first pendulum that you picked up?
Yeah, so this is the one that was sitting in front of me when I got here. And we have about 20 more of them over at the store actually for sale. This is super cool. This one actually has a really pretty angel on it with a nice little quartz on it. So good choice. So pendulums are pretty cool. You know, they could connect you with your higher self, you know, your highest answer, right? So when you're kind of torn between two different paths, what the pendulum can do is it could kind of lead you towards the answer that is kind of within, at least to my understanding, your highest path, right? So, but also what you could do with it is you could check your chakras, right? So you could kind of hold it up to your crown chakra and you can say like, is it balanced? Third eye, all of that, right? So all the different chakras. So how I do it, and I know Chris is going to disagree with it because he does it a little bit different, but everybody does things a little bit differently here. And so, and so what I do is I give it momentum. That's what I like to do. And so what I always tell people to do is say, show me no, right? And then what I do is I put my hand underneath it. And so what my no is it's a circle going to the left. And I say, show me yes.
Wouldn't that be a circle to the right?
Nope, my yes is straight up and down.
Oh,
right?
I might have gotten confused with, what is it?
I say, show me no, right? So then it does a circle to the left. And then I say, stop.
To the right, do-si-do.
And then it stops. So you could start off by asking it questions you already know the answer to. So, right, is my name Kaylee? Yes, is my name Phil?
Phil?
And it says no, right? Is it sunny outside, right? So this is kind of how you can connect with your pendulum. You can know, that's how you can tell if it's, giving you the right answer, that sort of thing. But what I believe is that everybody's yeses and nos look different. That's why I always ask before. Now, Chris has a little bit of more of a different belief in how we do the pendulum. So you could go ahead and explain what you believe.
I'm probably going to pass on that.
Why?
Well, because I told you before, the paraphernalia that's in front of me would be unable to
Well, you
use
could
the pendulum.
describe it.
Okay, so I wrap the pendulum around because I am old. Kaylee is young. The older you get, the more vibration you have in your hands, and you're more.
I mean, I shake pretty.
Well, what I'm trying to say, if you have an issue with shaking, which I do not, but I mean, I try to teach people to wrap it around your finger once, and in order to, put your elbow on let's see if I can move it forward, on the table, and hold your hand still, and then you stop it from moving, just like that, right? You stop it from moving.
He stops it from moving. And then he lifts it.
And try. Now, my name is Chris, but I'm going to actually tell the pendulum or ask the pendulum if my name is George. Now, I'm not going to ask the pendulum which way is yes and which way is no, because I already know it.
He's asking the pendulum if his name is George.
Pendulum, is my name George? Move the pendulum if my name is George. Tell me if my name is George. Which way is it going, Kaylee?
It's going left to right.
What does that mean?
That's his no.
Right. Now I'm going to turn around and say, is my name Chris? Pendulum, tell me if my name is Chris.
It's saying yes.
Now, I can ask it a crazy question. Is Kaylee going to move?
That's a no.
It is a no, actually.
Thank you, Jesus.
I was kind of curious about that. But if you can see the difference the way we do it is that my pendulum moves just so slightly. I don't give it momentum. I stop the momentum. And that's very important to me. Kaylee's way is not right or wrong. My way is not right or wrong. It's a preference. And that's just what you do. You do preferences. I like to do that. It works the same as Kaylee's. We both get the same results. It's just different ways. So I don't have to ask the pendulum whether or not I have a yes or a no, like which way it goes, because I kind of. So any pendulum that I pick up seems to know that my no is with my head the same way you would shake your head. Same thing with the yes. Now, Kaylee has a circle around it. To me, that would be.
That's because when I say no, it tends to be like a bobblehead, Like
a bobblehead. I would so love to have a bobblehead, Kaylee, just sitting on the table over here so I could just
maybe it's because I have a hard time saying no.
I could just flick it just like that, just like, and watch the bobblehead go.
But maybe that's why. Do you think maybe that's why? It's because I have a hard time saying no. My no goes in it goes in like the circle formation. This lady's watching me be a bobblehead over here.
I think you manifested, to be honest with you, and this is true, that you feel that the no or the yes is that circle. That's your belief system. So therefore, it goes there.
I didn't believe it until I asked it what my no is, and then it showed me that was what my no was.
But that's what you stuck with. So my yes was. I'm a very analytical, like logical dude that everybody knows about. I barely believe in psychics,
So if you think if I change my belief system right now, that if my no is a back and forth that it's going to change it?
I do.
All right, let's try it.
I do, but you have to believe it. No,
No,
saying
I
it.
believe it. I believe it.
But saying it, and don't give it momentum.
I like giving it momentum.
But let's try, just for shits and giggles.
But either way, if I give it momentum or not, it's still going to do the
you wrap it
thing.
around your finger once.
How about you do it my
Put your
way, too?
elbow and hold your hand. No, yeah, and ground it, and then ask it if your name is, Charlie.
Is my name Jill?
Jill. Jeez. I thought her name was Jill.
Still doing the circle.
What does that mean? That means yes?
Hold on, let me just, I'm gonna believe it. I believe that my no is like me shaking my head no. Okay, my name Jill.
Damn, I've been calling her Kaylee all this time.
She's confused right now. She's like, listen.
Well, why is it a she? Why can't that be a male angel?
I don't know. Here we go.
So that circle is a yes, isn't it?
That circle is a no.
So your name is not Jill?
Hold on, now it's doing the back and forth thing. Look, I just told it. I said